Have you ever asked yourself, why do most real estate agents work throughout the month, but yet they struggle to even close one deal? One, it's not because they are lazy. It's not because they don't know what they are doing, but it's mostly because they are relying on their own lead generation strategies, and you could be one of them. Having been in the industry, I've been a real estate agent for a very long time. In this video, I'm going to break down the three biggest ways that most real estate agents generate leads, and I will also tell you what actually works for me. And in the same video, I'm going to tell you why of all these ways to generate leads, only one of them actually works best. Now, let's start with what most real estate agents do. Most real estate agents do paid ads, they do Facebook ads, they do Google ads, or they rely on other platforms like realestateInkenya or Jiji. At first, it feels like a breakthrough because you start getting leads coming in. Your phone will constantly ring and you will feel like you figured it out. Then reality hits. Most of these leads are not ready to buy now. So what you start doing now is you start chasing after these leads that you've gotten. Either you are trying to follow up every other time, you are trying to convince them to buy. And if you don't have a team, you are going to burn out quickly. And if you have a team, your cost of marketing will start to shoot up. And here's the worst part. The moment that you stop paying for these leads, everything stops. The leads stop coming in. And you have to pay again to generate more of these leads that are not converting. So what you're essentially doing, you're not building your real estate agency. You are renting attention from all these platforms. And that's a very dangerous place to be. And this brings us to the second way real estate agents are generating leads. And these are referrals, and for people like me, creating content. And this is what most agents are usually told to focus on. For those who are relying on content like me, you are told to post consistently. Post 2 or 3 times a week. Build your brand. And if you have a network, start asking this network for referrals. And if you're a real estate agent and you're not part of our WhatsApp group, make sure you DM me to be added into our WhatsApp group so that you can start getting referrals as well. And these referrals work. And these have been working for a very long time. But here's the part that nobody tells you. Either relying on content or referrals, it's very slow. It's also very, very unpredictable. Yes, you might get 2 or 3 deals a year. Maybe 4 or 5 if you're extremely lucky at getting these leads over the line. But the problem is you can't control when these leads are coming in. You'll have one good month, but then the next month or the next 2 months will go out dry. And here's the problem. You will be very, very active as a real estate agent, but you're not in control of when the leads come or when the leads convert or even the quality of the leads that you are getting. All that you're doing is waiting and hoping for someone to remember you, for someone to come across your content so that they can reach out. And even when they reach out, they may not be ready to buy whatever you are selling. And in this business, waiting for leads to come in, it's very, very expensive because you are spending time as you wait. So remember, the first method was paid leads. So if the paid leads are draining your money and referrals and content creation are draining your time, what actually works? And here is what has been working for me, and I hope you can build this one for you as well. And here is where most agents really get it wrong. This strategy is very simple. What you need to do is you need to look at clients that you've dealt with in the past. Create a system where you are calling these clients. These are clients who you have transacted with in the past, people who could have reached out to you directly. And what you are doing is you are checking with them if they need of investing in your property. And you are calling them directly. These are people who already know, like, and trust you. You are not having to explain who you are. You are not telling them, I'm this, and this is what I have. What you are doing, you are calling them directly, following up with them, checking with them. Maybe you've dealt with them in the past. And what I'm going to do, I'll put a video in the description of how exactly you are supposed to follow up with these clients. Because what you do, you are going to start conversations with them. You will guide them on how the market is. You will tell them what's working, what's not working, what's hot in the market, what risks are there, and what they need to watch out for. And as you guide them, what will happen over time is you are going to build something that most real estate agents never have. And this is relationships. Because now, these are not just leads you are trying to follow up. What makes you different is that every real estate agent is chasing desperately the next deal. And clients are able to pick all those signals in a second. But you will be different. You are not just calling to sell something to them. What you are doing is you are creating a relationship. You are creating a system of working with people who already know, trust, and like you. And once you have that, everything for you is going to change. But I've said, what you now need is to know how to track these leads and what to say when you reached out. And you need to do this without sounding pushy. So that's why the next video in this series is just the one for you. And if you missed that video, give me a call and I will send you what you exactly need to do when you're following up. And once you do this, it's going to put you in control. So good luck and see you in the next one.